Atifo makwababa POG Media, so I'm POG Political Highway so and yaje brain yaje penny say the Bědiatu0 and so ebefa a highway so no muswo no mate de ko so Ghana amanyo semu na message on subscribe to POG or drop subscription now I hitting the notification bell no say they on sabeka a daily update or a political highway so now I share now offer for so inside me I cannot like it na empo o adwenche bia o de be share the comment section or say be ya you na ebe to aso adwene e de abo my Ghana amana fa ne ntuma pa e de efra na ye bo wura yin ma na ye bo wura na no ada ebra e MPP e wo e Hopės0n Addo ye mamuka na chi e de ni free e amanyoko ni panimfo bi ka ho e wo ebra omuso e allegiance e de ma o wura Lancashire ebra o ten ho so be independent candidate ono so Trinity e de ape akonwa no December 17th about one na pamonechi no owura Hopės0n Addo ye contract bi ana nsa hyehyɛ ase ananka e ma nsa kɔ na no owura Bědiatu0 timi giginem eje sa contract yi e de ma ne wife me pese obeje bre na etimi eti sanse mu yi medase
enwe akonanim no beto IMF $900 million na aka $600 million amobeji die eye ho kenke esan extended program no mo beto esla ene mo de akwaje bosia twetwetwetwe acha die ye hu so mfaso bia mo beto heritage fund mo beto sinking fund mo beto exchange rate na ye 4 cedi 20 pesos mo beto economy na ye carry 120 billion John Mahama say ojamu 2 oil fields 2 eni omayi mu ajapadie nyina de hyemonsa ade ba ma adwene mu ba mu tirim eye se ye mmurumosia muru ngu oman no so ne yemfa nye ye hu ye ya mema ye ma contract ye nchiche bi ma ye busuafo asanti Bědiatu0 no mayire nom contract akese Hopės0n Addo ye se de na ehye nanum a odie mpo na ni ba no ho so na asanti Bědiatu0 kura ne mene mia ne mene obi nanum a na oyi koma na yire teso omudi a obi nibi eno omo adi oman sika ise susua mene wo kasai edura na joa enkna nyina yesum kabisi
in the abundance of water
the fool is thirsty ya kwan nyina tutu from Awoshi to Kotobabi to Nima to Kaswa to him ya kwan nyina tutu wankan kroma ohia eni ahokyere na adokoro oman emutimamufo to even afford 3 square meals a day has become a problem in this country. Mabrunya dwumanye enti sa report be say ba yesre political parties are omo pese omo Ghana for to omo so aba ne say they should make it a point of discussion ya ade a wose ye tenase na ye bobo hu ni adwendwen hu na ye set and priorities omo ye economics na ye scale of preference uko economics a we any ade a wose ye target unemployment ye besire ye wura John Dramani Mahama abane de obonfo pew won pew Supreme Court to pew won pew John Dramani Mahama na Ghana for say on beto abanama no se nyame ye na dom no oba. These are the kind of reporter you say over 10 se otumi be create jobs e ma mabunu ni nya adwuma ye kura no wa meye bibia bi ma Ghana mabunu e be danase se oba no otumi e reduce unemployment e ma ne kofoma no betimi aye because na breso na 8.5%. na abaya entro ene akohwie na omo general secretary ejina simpie so ka se ya adwuma nko dia ene na Addo danko Akuffo Addo be ma adwuma buso ame akofa nipa ni bi Fr0m aba Ghana no ma be ye adwuma sa intro we nyina Ghana fo agye atom ebimu da so adi Bawumia chi say it is possible. Even with this kind of report, people are still believing that there's hope in MPP.
Okay.
Etinana, yabako so edi hum komo.
Okay.
These kind of conversations, I think, say are very positive. Ni antwi Ghana fo adwini nyina so say, we enye NDC fo na koye you. We nye NDC adwuma.
CDD.
Ena we nye se Musa Osawan papa bi Musi dankwa MPP fo twa na da we nye Musa dankwa adwuma.
Say your day ba no botia omuntu omu.
We independent work.
When Musa was doing works that were favoring them.
No, and the
Okay, say Bawumia be win MPP presidential
primary.
And the
okay.
No, to aso mama.
Okay. Me pese me this President Mahama ne Bawumia debate we ewremu. Mami video no about questions I was setting here, and then Bawumia ba back say on obetimi aka. And ma be say more than 35 obetimi abobbo so say ono obeye vice president no waye we but o mami say video no na yento aso enfenfo na ye fiada bojaye echina Saturday na Saturday's edition no ebeba but me pese ye hwe sa topic we say na ye Afro barometer any we share this week said the Dr. Bawumia edwenanum asati questions 50 diama President Mahama na say listo ye wagan ha. And then population is sample no ye unipa no 82% say Ghana no baby headed towards a wrong direction. And then 82% we ni partner emu 80 say economy no mama na gine badly enye mo anso na ade yi ekura mo una oman ye ekura wo una economy ekura wo oman direction una ekura wo na driver ni a wuti stie animu a susu ampa se kwan da ho no mu a wodi akwa minam akwa wura amenemu na sa dumfo obomodin aba be pagya ka na sikunkon so a wo si meto aso wodi ka na wura amenemu amena donko mu ene ye tie mu passenger for etim listo to aso
ana mefa ensema wo kan afri eye tro ni mu Matthew Sempa eti aduonu enum yimu du enan eko aduasa Matthew Sempa eti aduonu enum Matthew 25:14 to 30 na masre na mapotoka kakrebi also the parable of the talents. It tells of how a master who was leaving his house to travel and before leaving entrusted his property to his servants according to the abilities of each. One servant received 5 talents, the second had received 2, and the third received only 1. And Anna, now the receive one no and one sem na walking Bawumia is captured in the Bible as the one who received just 1 talent. Bawumia yan discussing ever in relation to any other thing apart from the economy. Akuffo from day 1 of his nomination to the time of his election never discussed anything apart from the economy about Bawumia wa money din da anfa bibia ho. So Akuffo discussed Bawumia according to his abilities as was perceived. Say na papa ya wo si wudi ni ho adanse ya wo pese wo de ne ye wo running mate Edienti and I open say Bawumia ebeye wo running mate
economy.
Okay, so yentie di ekosi ye. Trono.
Preach on. Reverend Listo.
Oh, I say. Okay, 15. To 1, okay, 16. He who had received the 5 talents went at once and traded with them, and he made 5 more talents. 17. So also he who had the 2 talents made 2 more talents. 18. But he who had received only 1 talent went and dug in the ground and hid the master's money. The one who had just 1 loan, he went and dug the ground and hid the master's talent. But now what's the Matthew said?
Ana confirm. Dum so ana confirm. Baku. Wait me.
I say no.
Why you ma sing? And I say you who this why you ma sing? Brian
yet. I'm a numuna dani edu.
No amano. Omba. We Johnny.
Jema. Ana wo Bawumia. Ohwa ni din no na omu hu spell enya san kom troy e wo Bible because ye man ba ku pesei ba ku pe de ma no e economy ana wo kotu to form chapter 18 no o say but he who had received the 1 talent went and dug in the ground and hid his master's money. Now, after the long time, the master of these servants came and settled accounts with them. And no, yeah, master see, yeah, koto abano, yeah, ba settle accounts with them. Nipa mi ensano. Okay. Now, and he who had received 5 came forward, bringing 5 talents more, saying, Master, you delivered to me 5 talents. Here you are. I have made 5 more talents. 21. His master said to him, well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful over a little.
Measures as all like H0w Media or be like hey. Now I say no for so inside to me account no muso the echo so a POG political a highway so na it's here Zemia come here say a year MP before no omoba some be we no makum no ma say oh my Ghana na nipa ba hope ni wait me age a free sermon a year you a year John Dramani Mahama and the second coming no a beboa ama minor et me afa nentuma perfra yantoaso 90 sanse mimi that's it.
I will set you over much. Enter into the joy of your master. And he who had received 2 came forward, saying, Master, you delivered to me 2 talents. Here you are. I have made 2 more talents. 23. Then the master said to his servant, his master said, okay, well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful over a little. I, your master. He also, okay, 24, or say, he also who had received 1 talent came forward saying, Master, I knew you to be a very hard man. Bawumia na kasa achire Ghana for no.
Te Ghana for ni pa bone for.
Say ni pa bone for.
Yan ninka ye.
Ye ninka ye. I say. Okay, 24. Okay, Master, I knew you to be a very hard man, reaping where you did not sow, and gathering where you scattered no seed. So I was afraid, and I went and hid your talent in the ground. Here you are. You have what you gave me. That is yours. What I say? Okay, so
Listo.
Then the last but not the least.
Oh,
the last but not the least. Maybe me person a chair for 5 years into a mutim keke.
Bible quotation when they say yatia.
And they be won't say
yatia.
What now names about Bawumia and what's up near
yatia say yenim.
But who names about Bawumia and what's up?
I know.
And you know or come and aqua cosi say. And no man asem na me be kan you. Say the master ne kan. Or say, so take the talent from him and give it to him who has 10. One farmer the walk it one no. What the ma the over 10 no. One farmer the over 4 no. What the ma the over 10 no. That the kind I will say. But from the one who had not even what he had taken away, he cast the worthless servant into an outer darkness. Odomino. Eti Bawumia ne no me na odinam wiase nya onam Ghana ha nyina ye no me a. Nyankopon firi soro agya nim. Ye se de ya kekere no from ha no e wa asase so no. Ne ya kekere no soro.
Almost say prayer camp be na okoya wa be. Asori be na ufiri ho wa betina. Asori be na afiri ya betina ha no mawie. Church
of John Mahama. Church of Nyankopon John Mahama nyame. E na ode ne wosra akame ene anwumre. Oh, ye ma wo economy pe. Ade ba ko pe. Ya ma digitalization.
Ya anti-crasa wo board digitalization.
Ya anka nche se kotuto drone. Ya anka nche se koye PDS. You reaped where you had not sown. And the word economy no kra eye wo den se wo de wa no beka. Say no, idea are difficult for Bawumia to even mention. Ontimi kura nka nchom say me ba mechi nkofo agum. Ana say me ba be ye idea be ma nkofo are accountable to the state. Etienne no, the most difficult task Bawumia ontimi kura anya den emfa anya adwuma. Eye this very questioner Menomo ka say ya na me yonko brebo bi e de say me say why is Bawumia not talking about investigating any corruption? Because if what follow Ghana politics for this long while, even in this Fourth Republic, a baby anyone more corruption related offense.
We used to learn what they call necessary rights, and that one you just have to learn it by heart. Even when you're sleeping, you should be able to repeat it. So if you remember Baba, Black Sheep, Have You Any Wool? Then we had Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Those necessary rights. I woke up this morning and I saw 50 questions to me. It looks like our Vice President has just learned those things in the 50 questions the way we used to learn Baba, Black Sheep, Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Because I asked you 5 simple questions on the economy. That's all. Simple questions that Ghanaians want you to answer. You go and respond with how many compost plants, did you build? How many this did you build? That is not what the issue is in Ghana today. And George Bush Sr. At that time, the American economy was in recession, the way the Ghanaian economy is in crisis today. And people were talking about immigration, talking about all kinds of useless things. You know what the Clinton people said? It is about the economy, stupid. Today, I'm repeating those words. This election It's about the economy, stupid. It's not about all those other useless things about who built how many compost plants. Answer the 5 simple questions. And you can't hide behind the debates. You don't need the debates to answer the 5 questions. When you ask Emisata 170 questions, you did not agree to go and debate for him to answer them. Ghanaians are asking you 5 simple questions. Just answer them. Akuffo too, I'll give him 2 questions. You should come and answer them. That's all Ghanaians are looking for. You have destroyed the economy. That is the truth. Even if you look at the 50 questions he asked me, he has skillfully avoided the economy. There's nothing about the economy in those 50 questions. And that's why I gave you the 5th question. Why are you running away from economy? Because you were brought in to fix the economy. The economy is in a terrible state. Just answer the 5 questions I have asked you on behalf of the people of Ghana. Simple. The NDC is going to win this election. There's no doubt about it. When nursery school, we used to learn what they call nursery rhymes. And
ntiremu ahye ne tirim nenye obi anadwene wo fom ne be kansa ankwase akeka we ya wohu obi anyankopon de ewiase nyansa nyina ahye ne tirim na sabio Solomon Bible mu ye ka so onim nyansa nyina ampo no Bible ka se ye de nyansa nyina ahye ne tirim esi den na nipa agan Akuffo Addo pa de akwa adwene wo fom. Question number 2, very simple. Was say, why has Ghana's public debt risen from 120 billion in 2016 to 763 billion in 2024? Because Yara Bawumia Obano o kachire ya say oman jina baby a yejina because of reckless borrowing. That Yara John Dramani Mahama kwaje bosiana no abedi. And all bromosian or bromosian brofo who you sue ye reckless borrowing. Now why was it Obano? Who cry you promise yes a mobile mo meje bosian. You just tow the roads and you get money to construct roads for us. That is what you said. It is a enewaba. Now Omine Kaya dear from 120 billion Ghana cedis and now could do 763 billion Ghana cedis. Now you busao this legitimate question. Now you feel offended there. Now there be a Ghana for na umbuye and now say born wabon. A Ghana for na umbuye say we don't have the right to question you on your own assumptions. Question number 3. Was it inflation a obefa ye? Na 15%. Would the inflation ako 54%? Eba saying that the best economist in the world, the best economist in the history of Ghana. Now abafa economy and inflation 15%. Now would they could do 54%. At that particular time, omo was citing omo Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso, what and what, and omo inflation and 54%. So it's a legitimate question here, John Dramani Mahama, Obusa. Obia oye logical, no intelligent, no dedicated to the service of this country and to the people. Bia niwa obeye offended, say Yebusano. These legitimate questions. Or see, question number 4, Busa area John Dramani Mahama Busa Bawumia. Was say, why did you borrow more than 42 billion from the Bank of Ghana and cause the central bank to post its heaviest loss of 60 billion Ghana cedis. To come how we know we are students of politics, we follow politics. From 2017, Bank of Ghana bought car bepem ene 2023. Bank of Ghana write 60 billion Ghana cedis as their debts. They don't have any tangible reason. The reason why the central bank are on your commercial bank or Boca. And you happens to be the so-called economist who bet me and managing the affairs of this country. Am I an economy no enya ahome? Am I an economy na jina ne nan so? And the economy no jina ne nan so. Ni yakobusa ho asem nso a enu si enya amane. Na fei obia ti said the list over kan ye be introduction e de ma won say Oye obia ebasika semne amanyo efenisen economy hunto to ye dia ura se ye de ewiase nyansa nyina wona nyankopon de ahye utirim na fei edru 8 years abrabe bu akonta kire Ghana fo
Medasi Soldier Bre na Japan edema POG Media. Say POG Emranti no ye fa a political highway ni so na also net the also our my Ghana amanyo same na message on subscribers still to POG about your subscription na why hit the notification bell no so they also submitting your kind daily updates or bra BJ magu a highway ni so na one who the koso nampu wa share ma for so sa aka na say one sen kan bia so fa share comment section or na POG Mrante e be kan na ya wa hu why but that's all je be my POG.